Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake and here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to season 3 episode 4 of The Boys. I am terrible at that, constantly forgetting which it is. I always go in thinking I know what this is, and then as soon as it comes to announcing it I forget everything. So yeah, but that doesn't mean I've forgotten how much I enjoyed the season so far. I think it's been so good, so many unsuspecting moments. Firstly, let's get out there. It's warm. I need to go for something a little bit more breathable and a little bit light. So I went for the funkiest shirt I could find. This is many parrots on a purple shirt. This actually, I believe this one isn't actually mine. I can't remember. Me and my partner had to go to a themed birthday party, and the theme was shit shirts, and oh, thank you, computer. Yeah, so I obviously got one, she got one, and they're both as terrible as this. And I can't remember if this is the one I wore or if I wore the other one. Either way, they're no longer shit shirts. They're just shirts for me now because I think they're funky. So we've gotten out of the way. My voice also, just to get out of the way as well, might not be the best. I have been away in Ireland for about 3 days. I was drinking for about 4 of them. 4 days. Those 3 including, I think, no, it was 4 days. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm still a little bit all over the place. But yeah, so my voice might be a bit, I don't know, raspy, I guess. A lot of drinking, a lot of shouting, a lot of singing, a lot of dancing. Anyway, so that's those ones out of the way. As for the first 3 episodes that were released, I think episode 1 was probably the most shocking because of what we saw, like willies and getting exploded in half and stuff like that. 2, I think, was the most emotionally damaging for me because after re-watching it to go through the edits and stuff like that, I forgot how much it affected me to have react the way he did to the with his ex-wife about having to not being able to let go of what happened to his family. Then have Kimiko be emotional about her powers and her situation, and then Butcher hearing Becca's voice. So that was probably the most bad. And then the third one, I think, I still think it was good. I don't. Oh, went out of focus a little bit there. I still think it's good. I didn't. I think I still thought it was very good. From it's got me. I'm hooked. I'm hooked basically. So, like I said, I think in the last episode, last episode said they're going to Russia. So hopefully, this episode we're in Russia. There's a character in the comics that I'm desperate for them to be in this episode. If not, then comes at any point. So we'll see if that person's in it. But I'm excited. I'm going to jump into it. Most of this has been about me talking about my fantastic shirt and how much drink I've had recently rather than the show. But I hope you enjoy that anyway. Anyway, I hope you like this video, guys, and I'll see you on the other side.
Guest Soldier Boy. Freddie told me everybody's fly. DJ spit and I said my. Flash is fast, Flash is cool. Francois Sabah, Flash ain't no
Oh, we're gonna see flashback. Oh, Marvin. He is not in a good way. You're gonna have to explain it.
Keep your ear on.
Have to explain it now.
And if they find out, I'll put you in a fucking coma.
There's trust in the team.
Homelander might bark a little, but he won't bite. He's still afraid of me.
Everyone's afraid of you. I'm afraid of you.
You know that, right?
His cassoulet made me come. Still a bit upset you stole him from me.
Well, we offered him a better home, didn't we? You filmed a couple of punters from the Interior Ministry having a right on frolic under your golden shower. That's to cover
That's
Cherie's
dirty.
debt.
I have been sleeping so poorly.
Is this where I think it's going?
And what would?
Oh, Frenchie.
We let the world know.
Problem is that
Starlight and I.
he's going to start questioning his authority a bit more now because of what Kimiko said, which is worrying.
When's it air?
Oh shit!
Tonight?
Sorry, Huey.
What'll work?
Oh,
My
oh
bot
no,
Sonic speaker set up. I'm sorry. How did you get in?
this isn't cool.
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on my. Hot issue. We got hottest ship.
Oh,
Don't you worry, Huey. Man. Let's just say that Maeve can bend a steel pipe without using her hands.
Fuck's sake.
What's
And I'll walk. And I'll take my approval points with me.
Oh yes, yes, Annie.
like Mario's
This might push Huey into using the V himself, the 24V, because he seems a bit. He seems a bit more anxious about this now, about the fact he's been betrayed.
Brutalizing.
Black Lives Matter is my favorite hashtag. My Insta,
Fuck's sake.
nothing but black screens.
Fuck's sake, Ashley.
And look at you.
This is it, isn't it? It's the Pepsi advert thing.
Those people going.
Oh my god. Oh my Christ.
A-Train's Turbo Rush Energy.
Oh, you fucking sellout.
Pretend you're an entourage.
The seeds of doubt have been made.
Or haven't had a drink in 4 awful shit-eating
She's
years.
ready. She knows it.
Maybe I can buy Butcher a second or two to
Yes.
get a shot. Very least.
God, it's so good to have her on the team.
Maybe we can find some others.
Right. Yeah.
Because I
I'm sure
want quickly carry on. Like how they did in season 2. I don't know. I can't really remember season 1, but like they did in season 2. Do you remember when they did Girls Get the Job Done? And then they did it in the film in the show, and then they then at the end it shows Girls Get the Job Done. There is that moment at the start of this where we see Homelander talking to Stormfront, played by the actress whose name I've forgotten again. Charlie Theron. There you go. So I think that maybe the way it's going, there's going to be a thing kind of like that. Maybe a portrayal of that. Maybe that's just a prediction of that. It'll be Homelander and all them against them. But rather than calling her a Nazi bitch or whatever he did, I don't know. It's something like someone just fuck you, Homelander. I don't know. Just a thought, but something came to me. What if they did it in season 2? So maybe they might do like parallels in this season as well. Even across the world, he's getting shit on.
Shit. You're about to tell me something awful again, aren't you?
His own music is now a trigger for him.
You don't even want to think about it.
I'm good.
That's a hero right there.
I don't understand.
Isn't it obvious?
Oh.
You're the only girl I've ever loved.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
Alex, I'm sorry. No, it's just me and Huey.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, thank God.
Come on, maybe we could bench him for a while. Could be
Oh no.
6, 7,
She's a power grabbing bitch. I love it.
Ace is Blue Hawk. Can you really afford to look soft on crime?
Oh. Wow.
That's actually.
You're like Ashton Kutcher fucked a clownfish. You're a joke, and you're so dumb. How about I tell him you fished the Flight 37 video out in the Atlantic and gave it to Maeve?
Yes, come
Look
on.
at me, bro.
I forgot your legs don't fucking work.
Oh, right in the gills. Oh. It's two fucking stupid idiots fighting. Oh.
Boys. Stay there and rest those useless fucking legs.
Holy shit. They're like actually putting an Avengers team together.
What if
No, Drummer Boy, no. No. Because he's more likely to fucking betray.
What do you have in mind?
He'd betray to get back into his good books.
You're here to look after the boys.
Yes.
Now,
Preach! Oh, what a song. She looks great.
Banger, the Jeep Flander Pounder, Black Noir Silent Scream.
Fucking hell. It's like what a scene from Anchorman with the wall of aftershaves. Yes, yes. They are the worst guards in the world. Oh, the dress! Oh my god, she's great. Oh, this is not gonna be good. This is gonna be huge. I wrote that.
I wrote it.
Hey.
How would you punish me?
What is everyone doing? Fucking hell. These horny bastards.
how'd you go?
Yes. Oh, oh. Yeah. This is so. This isn't cute. This is sinister. Because what's going to happen to one of them, or both of them, or everyone?
Happy flow day?
Fucking bastard.
I'm glad you chose your own kind.
They're very much going in the angle of X-Men, mutants versus humankind at the moment. Especially with Homelander being like that. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What are you doing? I want to try some.
Yes.
That'll be tough. Because right now, I am so angry that I can't even breathe.
Oof, this is his territory where he can take people under his wing.
Our life is imploding, and it's as if you're reading fucking John Grisham.
This is fucking great. He's just so cool.
But to the bottomless, gaping pit of insecurity you call a soul.
Oh. Don't laugh that off. You know that hurt.
God.
You are simply bad product.
Oh, that fucking hurt. Oh, this is horrible. Oh. Oh, that's creepy. You're not a good mother.
Rocky IV, motherfucker.
The best Rocky, by the way. Oh God. God, Jamie. I just realised what Jamie.
It's a hamster. Well, my daughter went through 3 of them. Oh, shit. Motherfucker, beat up hamster.
Fucking hell. Jamie's an actual character from the books. It was a hamster that was up a Soup's arse that they kept as a pet. Well, Huey did. Oh, something needs to be done about Jamie ASAP.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes! There he is. Bring him out. Okay, Kimiko gets up from this, right?
Fresh gauze. Give me some fresh gauze. Open your eyes.
Oh my god.
Hold her head up, Reggie.
What'd you think?
This is not the time to put.
It's over, Butcher.
It's not the time to talk about it.
Alex! Oh my god! You fucking psycho!
Oh my god.
Stop it!
What?
A-Train told me about you two mutineers and your little plot.
Oh, told
Just don't
you.
get it.
Told
I mean, you
you,
have no fucking
Alex.
grasp for the situation.
That'll be Huey.
Oh my
There
god.
it is. Find your own way home.
Wow, there's something in my eye. I'm not crying. Oh my god. Wow. He may have gone too far this time. To the point that even I'm a bit sort of like, he needs to go. And that, guys, was my reaction to episode 4 of season 3 of The Boys. Wow. Just when, I feel like I say this every time, but just when I think the show has done enough to sort of make me feel things, it makes me feel even more. A lot of shocking moments in this, a lot of quite a few like wow moments in it. Things I didn't think they do, things that roads I didn't think they'd go down. But overall, I'm happy they're here. Well, some of them, and we'll get into that. So overall, I'm better off again talking through them. I love that they're just doing the most stupid things to like the whole thing with the deeps, like television is filmed for television. Dawn of Justice, the remake, the reshoots, and then at the start we have Soldier Boy on like a version of like Top of the Pops, which is a variety show. Like it's just fucking, it's great. I thoroughly enjoy that, and if they just do that more and more, where they can just like I would love to see, I don't know, Black Noir on like, I don't know, Celebrity Bake Off or MasterChef or something like that. It would just be great, different, and that's what I mean. It's just that like I've said this many times, in the world of where these things happen in our world, this reality stuff, it's great to see like that they're sort of going like, if this was real, it would be this way. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. I think what we've learned so far is that there is no leash for Homelander. Is that every time they're like, even Edgar's trying to keep him on a leash, and every time they try, he just pushes and he'll find a way around. So the only real way is for him to either be killed or lose his powers, because we've discovered now that he would rather be loved, but fear will do in the end. So yeah, so the fact that people were trying to, even Edgar. The only problem is that Edgar's downfall was his own doing, that he created, but also his puppet that was Newman. All Homeland had to do was find her weak spot, which was obviously her daughter. So he must have refused to give it to her for so long. So, or she saw what Homelander was becoming and was like, I need to protect her, like give her at least a fighting chance against him. I don't know, but yeah, the leash keeps on extending. When you think they've got a tight, firm hold of him, it turns into one of those ones that can just extend further, So that's what I think. I think that if they can give powers, they could maybe try to take away. They've obviously done something to Soldier Boy to make him, he's done whatever he's done to Kimiko, but that's obviously she's not healing, so that might be something to repair. So there's a chance that he could make him weaker, make Homelander weaker. Who knows? But he's just further showing that he's what an actor, what a character. And throughout this, I was still sort of liking his little shitty stuff because he's a shitty character. Like he's a fantastic character because he's so shitty of a person. And even at the end, you know what? I think I forgive him anyway. I think I've already forgiven him because it's Homelander. I accept that he might be beaten at some point. Maybe it's whether it's this season or next. I don't know, but he can't carry on and he can't carry on and just win. So he's gonna lose. And don't get me wrong, he's taken a couple of beatings over the couple of series as well. So, like, not physical beatings, as in emotional and sort of stature beatings. But yeah. Little Nina. Her character is just as horny, like I said in the last one. It's a shame that she's... Oh, well, no, you know what? It's not a shame. I'll take that back, because they might explore her more come the next couple of episodes. But maybe on their return back. So, yeah. So, Nina, but I do like her scenes with her and Butcher, like that sort of intense sort of standoff, where she wasn't back then, he wasn't back then, but it wasn't aggressive. It was... He's got the charm and she's got that seductress thing about her. So, I'm mostly shocked that she didn't pick Butcher to be like her sort of thing, because even though he has Becca in this show, in the comic books he's pumping what's her face from the CIA that got her head blown off. Can't remember her name now. So yeah, so like, but there is really horrible aggressive sex. It's really weird in the graphic novels. Yeah, so that's what I thought they might do. They might actually, the next scene would be him and her just going at it, which would be like a huge thing on from Becca. Like, it's finally that he's sort of like, all right, okay, like, rather than ask everyone to sacrifice their morals and things like that, it would have been good to see him have to sort of fight his morals and have sex with another woman. So yeah. Again with Homelander, again that scene with Huey. Again, you saw Huey. He's been knocked around too much recently. He's been lied to too much. He's made to feel weak physically, mentally, and emotionally. That you just knew he wanted that V. So at the end where you see him have it, but then also you see him enjoying it rushing through his veins, like. Had a feeling it was coming. I'm just genuinely I am shocked that he went behind Butcher's back. I thought that it was going to be like maybe he might have to do it to save him later on at some point, like as in like bam I've got powers, or it's eventually, or they all do it, but alas, he just did it behind his back. But yeah, but you could see throughout it Huey was getting like wound up even by the Russian propaganda to do with him and Homelander and Starlight. So it was only a matter of time, really. But I'm glad he has it. I really am. And that bit where like when he punches his hand through the back of him, he is in the comics. When he gets his powers, that's what he does to. Oh shit! I can't remember the fucking character's name. I'll remember another time. But that's how he does it. He underestimates the power of the V that he has in the comics, and rather than like sort of rough him, he just punches it right through his stomach. And in the comics, the one that he punches in the stomach, that's who the hamster belongs to, Jamie. And the hamster was a hamster crawls out of that's the soup that he kills in the comics. The hamster crawls out of that soup's arse. So it's a twisted story. Then he keeps Jamie. I'd like to think he cleans it, but yeah, he keeps Jamie. But yeah, fun little fact there, I thought so. Maeve training, she's ready. She's always she's like, I like that she's putting it out there that so people underestimate her when the time comes, because she knows it's coming. It's only a matter of time, And at least then, like she said, even if it is only a couple of licks in, it's a couple of licks. All right, let's talk about A-Train for a second. I called it. Just when you thought there was a redemption arc of him as that character, he's just fallen into Homelander's hands as usual, just so he can be one up on Deep or not be like considered the runt of the pack, you know. And it's just I there was that little moment where I thought, okay, maybe, just maybe, and then so. The advert was great. In hindsight, if that's happened now, I'm really annoyed at A-Train, but the advert was great. I loved him and Deep fighting. Them two at each other. I love that the Deep's missus is just there trying to get like him further up the ladder. She knows how to play the game. And whether she'll end up being annoying me or not, I don't know. But I like the fact that right now she was like trying to get in between there, like get one above A-Train to then click close to Homelander. Homelander's reaction to that was great as well. But yeah, so I'm still hoping that A-Train's missus, not A-Train's missus, sorry, the Deep's wife gets seduced by Homelander or something like that. I just have this feeling, I don't know, but we'll see. But otherwise, yeah, A-Train's he's not. I thought I was like at the end, like during the scene, I was like, I'd be okay if he survives and he becomes like a decentish kind of guy. Nope. Want him pummeled into the ground by Huey. Huey's got speed powers now. He could be faster than A-Train. We could actually finally get the fight that we want. A-Train versus Huey. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so the whole thing with Frenchie and Kimiko and Nina and Butcher, like I said, we've seen this, like the seeds of doubt being placed in, especially Kimiko, not straight away, but just a couple episodes. So you knew that at the end of the last episode and during this, you could just see the seeds of doubt were being placed in Frenchie and you know, and I get why, like it was backlash over the whole thing with Nina and then how they treated everything in Russia to do with sending the female in to do all the dirty work. You could tell. I knew it was coming. And when they started talking about Marseille and getting I was like, oh shit, something's happening. This is too sweet for it to be okay, and it wasn't. So there we go. So, but I don't know whether I like that, because thus far in the, I understand why they, excuse me. I understand why they are pushing back at Butcher, because Butcher, he is being unreasonable, but Butcher isn't as unreasonable as so far in the graphic novels I'm reading. Butcher hasn't got to that point where he's pushed them over the edge, to that point where they start pushing back. There's like a unsaid respect thus far between all of them, where I'm up to in the books. So I'm not sure so maybe if I read forward and there is animosity that comes along between them, who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll have to see how it plays out, I guess. If there's some sort of like reason behind it, but it makes Butcher more of a better leader, because he isn't just the arsehole that he said he was. So maybe I'll be okay. But if it's like a thing that Butcher doesn't recognize, and Frenchie and Kimiko, I keep jumping between Kimiko and the female, if they neither of them recognize it and it's just like causes friction, then that's what's still not sitting well with me. But yeah, as stories go, like if they go to Marseille on holiday, let's say, but they come back, I'm okay with that. That's what I'd want. Right. The next bit was about Drummer Boy on the team, but we saw what happened to him. There was no. He was pure. He was nice, and he paid the price. Poor bastard, you know. But again, he wasn't as subtle about it. I mean, if he even spoke to Annie first, she would have said, no, we don't trust him just yet because of this reason, and then he knows. But he was trying to be too fast, tried to build up the army. So yeah, I think doesn't deserve it, but his naivety to do with it is what got him killed, and in a horrible way, no less as well. Yeah, just what a poor lad, but you know, I thought there was going to be friction between him, Huey, and Annie. Turns out he was just a really nice guy. So yeah, I think I misjudged him, but I always thought he was going to die anyway. I didn't know by whose hand. Turns out it's Homelander's, so poor kid. I did like the whole scene with, like, I talked about Deep and A-Train. I like the scene with them be sitting around and Homelander just doing that shitty thing he does with stereotypes with the Bacties from South America. But I did like the food he brought out, and Deep just doing his thing and his missus involved. And even Maeve having that moment where she tapped A-Train's shoulder, and it's like, just little subtle moments in it, but then Ashley coming along and getting put in her place again, which she ends up bringing up later on as well as her power play. I saw that whole scene was good, and then the hallway scene where they're like sort of threatening each other with, I know you did this, and then obviously then the Deep is getting taken away by Homelander. He does that stupid fucking childish thing. He's such a prick. I love him. I hate him and love him. A-Train right now, I hate him. Not the love is not there. Maybe if he curb stomps Blue Hawk, maybe then I might be like, yeah, all right, maybe. But yeah, again, we heard a little bit more about MM. At the point we saw his flashbacks of his family, it hasn't been revealed to us yet. I'd imagine they might wait until he actually maybe interacts with Drummer Boy, or people ask him what's going on. He then talks about it, like we did with Frenchie in season 2 when we found out about what happened with Mallory's grandchildren. It took that while, then they built up, and then we saw the flashback of what happened. So maybe we might get it like that. It'd be interesting to see his past, especially with what happened. Just heavily suggested that shit went down. Well, no, it is said that he killed his family. So, but still, I mean, heavily suggests that it wasn't like an accident. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I'm sort of like trying to get a guess. It could have been what is considered an accident. Maybe he's chasing the soup and he fucking completely goes into a car, like how A-Train ran through Robin, in a sense that Soldier Boy fucking threw something, someone dodged it, and it landed in MM's family's car. I don't know. But hopefully we find out, at least, if not shown, then he talks about it. But hearing about him and Butcher talking about why Butcher brought him into the boys, it was nice. It was good to see that, like, that there was that respect there, and Butcher was just getting that softer side out. And we learn more about, obviously, MM as a soldier, knocking out his racist CO, all that sort of stuff. So it's good to see that, but then it goes to show he got that moment into him, was like, that's why you're here, to keep us all together. You're the glue that holds the team together. And then obviously you see towards the end with Kimiko not healing, Frenchie all over the place, fucking MM's trying to keep him alive. Huey's looking at his powers and fucking and Butcher's trying to talk about the fucking mission to him. Yeah, no one of the boys. Something needs to happen. There needs to be a shift in power, or a mutual sort of thing, rather than it just being Butcher just follow me, do this, do that. But yeah, but it was good to see the start of the mutual respect, and then seeing like, okay, I get what you mean, need to keep screwing, and then going, no, Butcher, you're actually the one that's fucking up this team. Okay, the female, her scene, the many dildos thrown in through people's heads. Oh, what a queen. She slayed in that dress. She looked amazing. And even when she was there covered in blood, I was like, damn girl, you still look fine, and I'm scared of you. I thought the dildos were a nice touch. I thought the choreography with that fighting with the guy with the knife, because it wasn't like he was fighting back. He was just dodging everything. He was fast, so she was like needed to be a bit more agile to it. I also kind of liked the fact that it was the slaves, I guess, or ordered women. I don't know. They're slaves. He said a slave. Yeah, she said they were slaves. Yeah, I like the fact that they still saw her as a threat, and she realized that they were in her position, as we hear later on, like when she says, and it hit her, and she can't talk because it's a character, but she does so well, the actress, with showing her emotions on her face, like how things just hit her, just the movement of her eyes, or just a facial expression, a posture change, and you just saw it so much, and my heart broke a little bit inside for her. But prior to that, it was great, and I will take that sad moment with that great moment any day. Stan Edgar betrayal, right? So Newman obviously betrayed Stan Edgar. I don't think that's the end of Stan Edgar, by the way, but we'll see. But Newman obviously did that just out of fear of losing her daughter. So yeah, she then injected her daughter with the V because she thinks powerful. I wrote down later on, I said, whatever, I went, Vicky is a bad mother. There we go, tick that off, she is. But as for Stan Edgar, I thought he did well, Giancarlo Esposito in it. I thought he did well to actually look hurt and shocked enough, that, to have that when the situation with her, you see the betrayal and the shock and the anger, everything in there, and then when he's with Homelander and he comments on it, but he's just so calm, so commanding. His voice is just like fucking butter, man. Simba, it's just so good, so good, great actor, but what a character. That subtle, I control the room. It's almost like he's a soup in the sense that he has this voice that does something to people, that commands over them. It's strange, but what a character, what a scene, especially talking to Homelander. Those little things, Homelander thinks he can go toe to toe with saying these little comments affect him. Edgar wasn't having it. It was just, you just see, it was all chipping away on little by little. And then, I can't remember what the last comment was, actually. But when it hit him hard, that was great. Oh, hopefully that's not the last I see of him. Right. Ashley is obviously turned into a little horn dog. Again, I like this. I like the fact she used the same thing that Homelander said it to her, and then she's used it to her advantage to be able to strap on for that guy. From what I can see, from what we can imagine. Sorry. Interesting that she had it to hand like that in her new office. That's a new office. That's Ed Stan Edgar's office, I believe. If not, also if that was her office before, who else is she doing it to? But I toss and turn. I sort of dip in and out whether I want Ashley to do well. Then she does stuff and I'm like, oh, Ashley, I want you not to succeed ever. You're a terrible person. So, but we'll see. I think ultimately what will happen to Ashley is that she'll lose her job, or people will see that she's just she'll lose her job because she'll get fired, or people will see that she's an absolute arsehole. And I think that's enough punishment. I don't think she needs to die or anything like that. I just think she's playing a game, and she's just fucking with people's lives. I don't think she needs to die, but I'll take a good old firing, thank you. Talks like that. Homelander and Newman, yep. Huey wants the V. Yep, spoke about that. Edgar has the upper hand. He left. He won the argument of words towards the end. Huey and Butcher Powers. Cool scene. Just Butcher just doing and doing that, and then obviously Huey just punching through your man. Great scene about it. I just wish that they all took him, and there wasn't that sort of how could you. When needs must, and they're winning now because of it. So, just hopefully, they're all not addicted. That the other two are not addicted, and the others can get involved. So yeah, Jamie spoke about my good old furry bum hamster, Soldier Boy. Like I said, is that he had the thing that maybe with Kimiko, it was that he sort of maybe absorbed her powers when he did it, or he Yeah, but he couldn't do that before. So maybe they're mixing his powers with other people's powers. I'm not too certain exactly what it is, but overall, glad that he's out there. Also, a bit shocked that they let him run away without even trying to stop him. But obviously, they saw Kimiko and that was it. And as for Kimiko, I think she'll survive. Maybe her powers are temporarily gone. She just couldn't heal straight away. Like if they didn't intervene, she would have actually maybe died and bled out. So maybe once they actually do it, she then, I don't know, but I don't think she won't be dead. I think she'll be rested up for a little bit, and then suddenly her powers are back and she's healed, and she's like, right, let's do this again, baby. Round 2. So yeah, I think she's now got a score to settle. And she'll stick around to fuck people up. Can't be having her too nice, you know. Yeah. So then basically I wrote down the end. We spoke about Drum Boy making Annie submissive. Like she knows now it's not a game anymore. It wasn't actually a game for her, but he's like in that sense that she has no part to play now. She just needs to be, for him, what he wants, but for them is she needs to be there to keep him happy, to keep him off the scent of what they are doing, and hopefully they could pick some other soups up along the way to help, or they all take the V and they take him out together. Who knows? But yeah, there's that. And the other one I wrote was, are the boys over? No, I don't like how there's no group together. I think they'll get it sorted out. They always do. They're the boys. But I do think that Butcher needs to take into account what he's done, and maybe not atone, but try to fix it, because he can't go from having everyone to then just him and Huey just being junkies on fucking with powers. So I don't know, but I would pay good money to see that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Overall, the episode was great. I thoroughly enjoy it. This season's been dynamite, and I can't wait for the next episode. So, guys, if you like this video, please like the video. Comment down below. What did you think of Huey's power? What did you think of him punching through? Are you shocked? Did you expect it? I wasn't. I thought he got away with that. Not doing that. What do you think of that? What do you think of... Did you hear what I had to say about Jamie? What did you think of the bum hamster? Let me know. And what do you think? Where do you stand with Homelander? Do you want him gone? Do you want to finally get rid? I'm torn. I don't want to see such a good character played by a brilliant actor gone. But then he deserves it. So let me know if you think he needs to go, or is there certain ways they could punish him else? Yeah. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you like these type of videos, guys, please subscribe to the channel. There's a notification bell button, whatever it's called. Click it. It'll tell you whenever I upload stuff. There's other videos around here. Have a little gander. You might find something else you enjoy. But other than that, guys, all right, I'll see you in the next one, all right?